Hello everyone, Happy New Year 2021. In last video, we learned about get method. In this video, we will see post, put and delete method and other parameters like authentication parameter in Postman and one by one. So by default, Postman will select the get method for new request. Whenever you will select new request, then new request for post. So adding employee. So whenever you will click on the new request, then by default it will come into get method. So usually you can also use the variety of other methods to send data to APIs, including post method for adding new data, put method for replacing existing data, patch method for update some existing data fields, and delete method for delete existing data. So we will see that post method, and we will also see that validation in that post method and all other methods we can see. So let's get started with the dummy website. So here you can see that now we in this video we want to create a new record in database. So we will use that post method. First, for that we need to copy this link and paste it into here, and the detail we needed for the post method. So click on that and copy this JSON value. So here you can see that this page is about this will contain the information about how to create employee data using REST employees. So let's move into Postman here. So Postman support additional methods by default. Here you can see that, or you can also customize your method and save your method. If you want to add any method which you want to follow in your company, then you can make that method by giving that name in this field here. So let me try with fix. So here you can save that method. Now you can see it is listed here. If you want to delete it, you can delete it, or here there is a delete button. If you want to delete, then you can just click on this and delete one. Now we are working on that post method, so we will select that post method we are using for creating new employee in a database, or for creating data or adding data into database or any other. So for that we need data. So we will click on that body. In body we will click the raw. Here we need to provide that detail, the JSON format detail here. So now you can see that it is in text format. Now we will make it into JSON format. Now we can in Postman we have beautify features. So when you click on this, so see it looks nice. So here you can give the name of your employee. So I'll give my name. Okay. Anything you can provide here, and click on send button. Now you can see that in response body, here you can see that the status successful, and the name Anjali and salary is everything created here, and the ID will generate automatically, and the message, the successful message, the record has been added. Here you can see that a status code, a 200 status code. What is meant? It means like whatever you have done, it is correct, or your that is successful message, and the time taken for this response is 12:45 millisecond, and the size of this data is 60 or 666. Now we have seen this post. Now we need to click on the save button. Then now we will see another method, that is put method or patch method. So for that we will add another request. So update and employee detail. Save that one, and let's move into dummy website. Here update, we'll use that put method to update an employee record. So we need this URL, copy this one and paste it here, and after that we need details, the body details. So click on that. I think this page is not working proper, or this is for get method. Okay, we will try with another method. Like we can provide in body, we can provide the post body here, and in the row, say this is in text format, we will click on, and here the ID is 21. So we need to update the details of 21 employee details. So for that we will, okay, let me change that name, and here we need to change method as well. So we are using the put method, and we click on the send button. Then in the response you will get that your response is, you can see that employee detail is updated successfully, the record has updated successfully, status is 200, the successful status. Now we will see, we need to save it, and we will see another method, that is delete. After that we will verify that delete employee. We call it CRUD method, create, update, create, read, update and delete. Okay, so for delete, let me copy this. For delete we just need URL, we do not need any body, because you just need to delete an employee. So here you need to provide the ID, so you can give another name, another ID, and the method you have to change it, and click on the send button. Then you can see that the response successfully, data 3, the record has been deleted. Now we have seen like get, put, post and delete method. Here we need to save it. Now we will see that that validation part. We will look into the post method. So for validating your request and response, your request body and the response body both are correct or not. So this is the post method. Let me send again. Okay, so we need to check that this name of employee is matched with the response or not. So for that we need to go in this text here, Postman providing that snippet for validating your response status, your response time, and then your response body. So for that we will use that snippet. For first we will check the status code. So here you can see that the status code check, and you can give that name by status code check. And whenever like if you want to check a negative status code, like there is many scenario in your project, so you can try with that one. So you just need to change that, like if your status code is 4, then you can check change here, and you can change here as well, like that way. So because our status is now 200, the successful status, if you want to check the negative scenario, then you can change it. Now when we click on the send, then here you can see that the test result, the status code 200. Here if you 200, you can write that success. Or what other thing you can check, you can verify the response time as well. So for that we have a snippet. So the response time less than 200. In your application, if that response code is less than 400 or less than 500, you can make it according to your need. So response verify response time, because this is a dummy website, so we will go with that one, whatever we are getting. So I'll change, it's approx 500. If less than 500, then it will take time, then it is correct, then you can make it here as well. Now click on send. Okay, because this is now 1700, it means that is not correct. You will check according to your requirement. Now we will check that response data. For that we have also a snippet. So in Postman there are many snippets for validating your status code, your response body data. For checking response body is, say, response body JSON value check. We will click on that. We'll write validating employee name. So our employee name is Anjali, so is equal to Anjali, and the JSON data. So JSON data is in dot data. The name is inside data, so we need to provide that JSON data dot this one, the data dot name dot equal to. So whatever we provide in this field and the body field, we need to check that request and response. So we will check with that, and when we click on send button, then you can see that the test result, all three are passed. You can also give that name, validating employee name, here your tested name, like that way. So for now that's it. Thank you. We will see about authentication and parameter in another video. Thank you. Bye bye.